my client the initial homepage design. So this is what it looks like. We have different sections to shop. Some of these pictures are actually theirs. And then we have a scrolling pick for you area, which I just realized I should have put product info underneath. And then right here we have like a section all about their mission, who they are, email listing sign up, Instagram, and the footer. So pretty simple, but I feel like most shop websites are very simple and the whole front page is just different products. So I'm waiting for their feedback, but while I wait, I'm going to work on a couple other client things, and I'm going to actually fix that so it shows pricing info. But I will let you guys know what this looks like. Someone's sleeping on the job. Website design now, and just kind of show you the different pages that I added in here. So at the bottom you'll see that you can click through different arrows to see all the pages, but all of this is all of the same. And then if we move on to the next page, this is what it would look like when you click on new up top in the menu. It would display all the new items. Alright guys, I'm about to go to my soccer game. I'm gonna see if running helps me feel better. So anyway, we're gonna do that, but the first day of the website in a week was successful. They really had no edits with anything, which is awesome, but they now have the evening and tomorrow morning to go through the full web design and provide me revisions. If they don't have any, then I'm just gonna start the development tomorrow. But yeah, so far so good. I'm excited with how it's coming together, and they're like super easy to work with and really good at communicating. So it's all good over here, but let's go to soccer, try and run off this allergy cold thing, whatever I have going on, and I will talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, it is day 2 of website in a week. So we actually are really ahead of it with this client. They have been super easy with like not a lot of edits. They seem to really like the direction it's going in. So today is typically when I make all the changes, all of the edits. We're gonna go downstairs, I need water. But today is usually when the revisions are all made, but we really don't have any revisions. So because of that, I'm going to jump into the development, which I am like super pumped about. They are going to go with Shopify, which I'm a little nervous about. So it's actually probably a good thing that we have 2 days to develop, because I have used Shopify, but it's definitely not like my extreme expertise, but I've definitely used it. I know how to use it, and I can always learn and make it work. So we are going with that because they do have a clothing boutique where they're going to be updating clothing items probably eventually weekly. And I was thinking about like we were going to go with Show It and Shopify Lite, but I was like, I just feel like long term that's going to be very difficult to keep up with. So I talked them into using Shopify, which I think is going to be a better option long term. So I am still sick too. I'm still sick. I'm literally sick of this, no pun intended. No, but I'm honestly so tired of not feeling like 100%. It's been the longest cold or allergies or whatever the heck it is, but I'm so tired of it. I need water. So today I did my makeup and did my hair so that I would feel better than, or you know how when you look good, you feel good. I'm trying to like really portray that because I definitely don't feel 100% and it's very frustrating. My throat is messed up, and honestly, I think today I might see if I can go to the doctor or something tomorrow, or I don't know, because I feel it like in my chest. It's like when I cough, it's like in my chest. So I don't know. I'm tired of it though, and I'm hoping one more day of like a really long sleep is gonna help, because yeah, nothing else is helping. But anyway, I'm going to sign into their Shopify, get their domain settings all squared away, and then before I jump into developing, I'm going to work on a few other client things that I have to close out and make sure that that's good before I spend the rest of the day developing. So I'm gonna actually take my work on the treadmill, get some steps in for a little bit, and then we will we'll work. And I have a call at 1 o'clock, so I have so much going on. It's all really awesome stuff and really good stuff, but when you don't feel good, you know, it's really hard to keep up with things, and I'm trying to give myself some trying to be patient with myself and not push it, because I am not good at resting. So yeah, anyway, that's that. But let's go work a little bit and I will show you guys what I'm working on. Hello guys, I am working on the Shopify development, and it's actually like going very smoothly, and I'm enjoying kind of putting the pages together, learning some tricks on Shopify to make it like easy to customize for them. And there's actually a really awesome app called Pageify that I'm using to kind of do drag and drop building, which I think is awesome that Shopify has that option. They have like a ton of apps you can install to drag and drop. So that's what I'm doing. I just remembered I should have been filming this because I'm documenting it on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm gonna do that. But I am learning now how to add custom fonts to Shopify. Good morning, everyone. Day 3, website in a week. I went to the gym this morning and worked on a couple other client things this morning. It's 11 o'clock now, and I'm doing some laundry, getting some of like my other life things done. But for today's website in a week, we actually are like really ahead of it, which I'm so happy about and so like grateful that they've been like so easy to work with. And I've mentioned this before, but I feel like website in a week only really works if you're like a decisive person, and they are like super decisive and amazing to work with. So we are actually like nearing kind of like finishing the development. So today is a full development day, so I'm going to make sure all the pages look good, all the fonts are loading properly, everything is good to go. It'll probably take me a couple hours to just run through everything and make sure it's perfect. And then I'm just putting like fake products in there as like a test to see kind of how that looks and everything. And then I'm also uploading a YouTube video right now for my Wednesday. I used to do my wine and design, which I haven't forgotten about. I just have not been drinking alcohol in a really long time, since Portugal. So I just like don't have a desire to drink wine either. So I haven't really been like doing my full wine and design, and I'm definitely overthinking that lately. I'm like, I miss it, but I don't want to like force myself to drink wine if I don't want to. So I'm trying to think of like a little spin-off of it, like I don't know, still mentioning like some sort of fun drink or something. Like I love poppy drinks, those are like my favorite. So maybe we can do that. Maybe we can have a fun little month of fun little sparkling water drinks or something. But anyway, I think I'm gonna actually go work at a coffee shop. I haven't been to my coffee shop in a while. I've been working at home a lot, which is good. I definitely have been saving some money, but I do kind of want to get out of the house, work there, and then I have Pilates in 11, 12, 3.5 hours. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go straight to Pilates from the coffee shop or come here. Decisions, I'm so bad at them. I kind of want to come here just so I can have like a snack before I leave, but I don't know. I don't know why I booked a 3:30 class. That's like such a random time, but I'm using ClassPass and they had like random times open, and I really like this instructor, so it'll be a fun one. I just it's in the middle of the day, but anyway, so I'll show you guys what the website looks like once I get it a little more ready for development. But so far so good. I've been checking it on mobile and it's been working really well, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna go home and continue working at home for the next couple hours, and then we got Pilates. Hello everybody, it's Thursday. I am just leaving the house to go to the coffee shop, not only to work, but I'm actually meeting with a friend I haven't seen in a really long time, like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. It's been a really long time. So we're gonna meet to catch up, and then I'm actually getting there a little early because this shop gets really crowded, and I figured I'll just bring my work stuff and work if I have to wait at all for her. So that's what I'm doing. I definitely did not film very much yesterday. One, because honestly this project has been very, not easy, but they're just really easygoing clients, so they didn't have a lot of edits, so it wasn't that interesting to like film because I just was developing. I filmed a little bit of it, but it's just been a really smooth website in a week, and we pretty much have it all good to go. I'm talking with them at 3:30 today, so this afternoon, and we're gonna walk through everything. I'm going to show them the back end and how to like add products and all the details that they will need to know. Oh my god, it's hot. It's weird because it's like hot, but it says it's going to rain today, so that's why I'm wearing this and shorts, because I did not know what to wear. But I am not going to lie with you guys, I was like in a really weird mood yesterday, and I just was like really in my head about a lot of things, nothing really related to my work or anything. I don't know. I like, sometimes I'm a very like, not insecure person, but insecure with certain parts of my life, and I've always been insecure with like kind of friend I am, and I'm being very vulnerable sharing this with you guys. But I've always been kind of like I guess insecure with the friend I am. I don't know how else to say it, but I think because I really kind of isolated myself a lot 3 years ago, like 3 to 4 years ago. Not only because I was going through like a rough patch, but mainly because I was starting my business. I was like so focused. I was not only doing my business, but I was competing for a bodybuilding competition, which isolates you to begin with. I was was doing a lot of things personally, and I will reflect back on those years a lot, and I feel like I kind of lost a lot of connections because I was not good about staying in contact with people. And yesterday, I don't know why, it just all came over me, and I just felt like weirdly left out. And I think a lot of times social media can do that if you consume it a lot. If you see people like hanging out with each other, you can kind of get in your head like, why am I not invited, or things like that. But I have to kind of remind myself that during those few years, I excelled a lot with like my business and a lot of the things I was doing. And I think outside looking in, for people, it's like they don't think about inviting because they know you're like focused. I don't know. I just got really in my head yesterday, and the funny thing is, I never point the finger at anyone else, like, oh, why didn't they invite me? I always like internalize it. It's just the type of person I am. I internalize it to the point of like, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? Like, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that, and I beat myself up to the point where I am just like drained at the end of the day. So that's kind of where I found myself yesterday, and I wanted to just be vulnerable with you guys. It probably like sounds weird because I never talk about this stuff, but I feel like it's like life can be really hard, and I think in our 20s we're learning so much about like what we want to do, and like I think it is a vital decade of our lives to get ahead, I guess. So I don't regret anything. I feel like I needed to do all that to like understand kind of this mindset I have now, and also it's not too late to reconnect with people. That's why today is exciting. I'm reconnecting with a friend I haven't seen in a while, and she reached out to me, which was so sweet. But that reminded me, like, it's never too late. Like, she reached out a year and a half later, so I need to be better about that. And I think that's kind of one of my goals, more so the rest of this year, is to like make those connections with like girlfriends, because I hang out with my boyfriend a lot, I hang out with like my family a lot, but I want to have like that solid group of like friends that lift me up and want to know about like my business, what's going on in my life. And also I feel like it's kind of rare and hard to find friendships where it's like balanced, because I feel like, especially at the age I am right now, which I'm like 28, turning 29 next month, but the age I am now, I just feel like a lot of people can kind of form jealousy around people because they might not be where they want to be right now, or they might not have someone yet, or I just feel like it's kind of a weird time of our lives, and it's hard to find people that are just like happy for one another. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I am an overthinker, but I do feel that those are my feelings yesterday, and how I was getting in my head about like the person I am. If I'm like, am I not providing enough value in a friendship? And I don't know. I was thinking so negatively. So today I woke up, I wrote in my gratitude journal, and I was like, I'm gonna change my mindset, manifest the things I want, because I used to do that all the time. I used to script out my ideal day. So I'm really bringing that back, and I have to be real with you guys though, because it does drain me to show up in my business, to show up online, to show up everywhere. It's hard to show up when you just had like a moment of like kind of like sadness. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. That was kind of a long rant, 7 minutes now. So I'm gonna go to the coffee shop though, hang out with her, catch up, and I'm so excited to show you guys how the website looks. And I also sent out logos yesterday, so I feel like pretty good with where I'm at with my clients. But another thing that I think is draining me and annoying me is my throat is still not normal. It's so frustrating. I feel fine, it's just like lingering, and it's very annoying. So I feel like I still sound a little like raspy. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so now when it comes to the main website, which I'll open up over here, I'm going to show you how to edit the pages themselves, if there's any like design things you need to change, and then I'll make another video on how to connect your Instagram. But to edit the pages, what you're going to want to do is go over here to Online Store, and editing the home page versus all the interior pages, they're all a little different because the home page was built using an app. So I'll show you the interior pages first on how to edit those. So over here, you're just want to click customize. And once that's open, you can click in here and it's going to look a little different on all screen sizes, but it is responsive. And you can also click to see what it looks like on mobile. Open up Pagefy. And then over here, we're going to see home pages. The contact or the about page is also built within Pagefy, so definitely good to know how to kind of use this different application. But I'm going to click on home page and it's going to open in a new tab. And the reason I wanted to build it in here is it's kind of nice to like drag and drop, and it's much easier to edit than the Shopify editor itself. So if you ever need to change the images, you can just click on the image and it'll open it up here. And you can just literally upload whatever image you want within here. It does have like a size limit. You have to keep it under 20 megabytes, which is good to do anyway, just so the website loads fast enough. But that's how you would change these images. Hello everyone, it is pouring rain, which is so weird because it's been so warm lately and like finally like feels like summerish. But yeah, it's pouring rain, so if you hear that, it's probably really loud, honestly. But the website in a week is officially like done. I sent off all the video tutorials, which I will show you guys a few of them and kind of how they look and like the style of what I do for those videos. And then once I send those over, I send over like a thank you text message for like thanking them for trusting me to help them with it, and just kind of like letting them know like that we're closing it out a little bit. So I sent that over, and yeah, I don't know, I feel like that was like the smoothest website in a week. They've all been very smooth and all my clients are amazing and super sweet. But with them, they were just very easygoing and they didn't have a lot of like specifics that they needed. They kind of just let me guide it and it was so smooth. So I'm excited with how it turned out. I'm excited to see them like add their products and eventually launch it and stuff. It's going to be so fun, so cool. And that's like my first. I've done Shopify websites, but that's like nice to have a Shopify website in my portfolio. And I actually really enjoyed it. I feel like I really enjoyed working on Shopify, and it's pretty cool. So I officially finished my entire website in a week for this client. I share with you guys some of the things that kind of helped it be smooth, because there is a lot of lead up and preparation that just helps it go really smoothly. So this is my third website in a week. I have kind of just recently announced that I'm offering this. I haven't even officially announced it anywhere, but this was my first year of kind of like trying out the VIP day kind of website in a week style of services. And I feel like one of the things I haven't explained is why I wanted to even do this service, because for the longest time, and I still have this belief, I feel like sometimes when you promise something very quickly, or if you take like a 6-week project and say it can be done in a day, it can kind of like devalue it and make it seem like it's something that can be done overnight and it doesn't have a lot of value to it. So I used to struggle with the idea of even offering something like this, but I realized that actually the more experience you get, the more experience you have, the things that you're providing are done quicker, because the more we learn, the quicker we get, and also we know how to make it a smooth process so that it can be done efficiently and like quicker. So I struggled for a long time the past 2 years with my clients in the bigger website projects that were around 6 weeks long. I would find that a lot of times they would end up getting distracted halfway through the project on both ends. I mean, I wasn't perfect all the time, or I would feel like we kind of like dragged things out when they didn't need to be dragged out because we had all this time that we like set up for it. So I would just find that it never got done on time, and I felt like a lot of times the clients wouldn't provide the content on time. Things would just get stressful, and then I would end up having project after project overlapping, and it would just be so stressful. So I was like, I think I need this for my own mental sanity to just focus on one thing at a time. And that's why I started like thinking of the idea of a website in a week, not a website in a day, because that would be difficult. And I feel like I do like to have it a little bit spread out. That way I can make sure it's perfect for them. So I've honestly been loving it. The first one I did, I offered her a very low price so I could kind of see if it's something that will even work for my business. And it ended up working better than I could even imagined. And there's a few ways I go about making sure that it works perfect and it's smooth. The first thing is the content and the preparation. So I think one of the biggest struggles with the longer website projects were that I never told them that they needed to give me the content beforehand, which I probably could have changed that up and we would have got it done on time. But they would do the content while I was designing, or my copywriter would be doing the content while I was designing. And now for the website in a week, I make sure that they have the content done and ready, whether they're using my copywriter or writing on their own, at least 2 weeks before the website in a week starts. And if they decide they don't want to, or they can't invest in copywriting yet, I'm going to just use placeholder. And I make sure that they know that they'll have a functional website by the end of the week, and they can make it fully ready to launch if they want to. Sorry, it's my ear fryer. Or we can have it just ready for them to plug in the content when they're ready to launch. So that has helped a lot. And then also, I've shared this before in my very first website in a week video, but I have a checklist of items that I like to complete every single day of that week. So yeah, that has been helping a lot. But I wanted to kind of explain why I started offering this service, how it's helped my business a lot, and why I'm going to continue offering it. So it's been really nice. So this client, it was a very different project for me in general because they wanted it to be a e-commerce website, and I hesitated with having them as a website in a week client because e-commerce is a big project. But they wanted me to just set it up for them, use placeholder copy, placeholder content, and then they'll add all the products when they're ready. So all I did for them was set up around like 5 product placeholders, and I taught them how to edit that on their own and add new products when they're ready to do that. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but it was a very different project because we built it on Shopify, whereas, as you guys know me, I'm a WordPress person. I love WordPress. So it was definitely a little out of my comfort zone, but I figured out ways to make it work, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the whole process. And next time I will make sure that I kind of make it a little more vlog style and show you guys what I'm working on. But like I said, this was such a smooth project that there wasn't a lot of back and forth revisions or anything. So we got done on like Wednesday, if I'm being honest, which was awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, or if you have questions on this service, let me know. Just comment down below. But if you did enjoy watching it, I would appreciate it so much if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.